All right, guys. So you always got to be a strong follower of Christ. You have to be able to say the things you need to say. Thank God for things like freedom of religion, freedom of speech. You know what I mean? Like we're so blessed to be able to say whatever we want to say in this country. It's a blessing when you really think about it. I mean, think about living somewhere where you're not allowed to say certain things. That is the ultimate control and the beginning of complete slavery, in my opinion. If you're not allowed to even say the things you want to say, you're in slavery. I don't care what anyone says. That is slavery. Now, you have to be you have to be an adult about things. Listen, if you hear someone venting, if someone's venting and they say, "Oh, I'm gonna go beat this guy up and I'm gonna stab him in the eye with the ice pick," but he's just venting. He's just angry, saying words. Sometimes they're like sarcastic. Sometimes they don't even mean it like that. It could be someone that's just mumbling. But anyways, that same guy that says that, but he doesn't actually go do anything. He didn't do anything. He was just venting. It's not a crime. But if someone actually goes up to someone and stabs them in the eye with an ice pick or something like that, and he kills them, that's first degree murder. So we're all adults. Just because you hear something or someone says something doesn't give you an excuse to go do that particular thing. Especially with they have a lot of games going on and things like that and all this and that. And guys, listen, just because you hear someone say something, no matter what, doesn't give you permission to go do it. You're still in the wrong for doing that. You're all adults here. Oh, he said this. Well, it doesn't matter what he said. If you actually went and did it, you committed the crime. The person that just said it is just venting. They could be being sarcastic. Who knows? It might be just some drunk guy mumbling. You never seen a religion drunk just talking. Blah, blah, blah. They don't even know what they're saying. You have to be an adult about things. Anyways, another point I want to bring out is in my last video, we were talking about how God doesn't like cowards. God's not a coward. You can't be cowardly about his word. You got to be able to speak boldly against evil. And, you know, I'm going to. I was here the other day, and you ever get to that point where you turn to a particular page in the Bible and it just speaks to you? So we're in Ezekiel, and it says, this is Ezekiel 18. When I say to the wicked, you shall surely die, and you give him no warning, nor speak to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, that same wicked man shall die of his iniquity, but his blood I will require at your hands. So, someone's doing bad and evil and all this stuff, and you're just watching and you're not saying anything, especially as a follower of Christ. You know what I mean? You're just watching it happen, but you're saying absolutely nothing, and you know better. Who knows what that man's going through? Maybe he's got addiction. Maybe he's going through this and that. He may not even know better. He might not even know he's doing wrong, but you've done nothing to help him. Your blood is on his hands. All right. Yet, if you warn the wicked, and he does not turn away from his wicked way, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but you have delivered your soul. So if you warn him and someone's still sinning, but you've done your thing and you've tried to warn them, your blood's not on your hands. You've done your part. You know what I mean? Again, with a righteous man, when a righteous man turns from his righteousness and commits iniquity, and I lay a stumbling block before him, he shall die because you did not give him warning. He shall die in his sin, and his righteousness, which he does, shall not be remembered. But his blood I will require at your hand. So God is he's very clear here. He's telling us, guys, listen, you see evil going on, you say nothing about it. I mean, guys, I don't ever maybe there is evil out there. There's witchcraft, there's satanic sex games, there's all kinds of evil out there that you never hear anything about, but it's out there. And the point isn't to like go tell everyone about. You just got to prepare people. You got to make sure we're all spiritually strong and we know how to fight against evil, basically by staying out of sin. That's the first thing. You know what I mean? But you have to also be aware of what's around you. And God bless you guys. I love you. I'm gonna get more into this. I gotta get to work, but I just want to make a short video. We'll go more into this tomorrow. God bless.